Robert was diagnosed with cancer about 4 years ago, and he had to go for treatment out of town, and he just couldn't get over the amount of travelling that people had to do to get treatment. And he thought one day, like perhaps a mobile unit could be the go. And when the City Council was going to replace the library bus, he woke up one morning and he said, I know what they can do with that old bus. We'll convert it into a mobile health clinic. His initial dream was that it would be a mobile chemo bus, but after discussing in various discussions with the health board, they decided on we'll have a health bus instead. And so really probably going more for prevention at this stage. But his ultimate dream was to have a chemo bus, and maybe that will come too.
What you see behind me is really a testament to a huge community effort. It's a real privilege to be standing here today on behalf of the District Health Board to acknowledge what is an amazing achievement in a short space of time.
So we were inspired to fit the bus out, to transform it from the library bus into the health bus. It was very important for us that we got the community involvement in the fit out of the bus. And there were a number of people who contributed hugely along with us, and that was Tony Knight, the overall project manager for it, Rob Teal, who did a huge amount of very clever technical stuff underneath the bus, Strong Electrical, and Mike Buchanan Plumbing. Then we had to then draw out of the health board their specifics around health and safety and things like that, which it worked really well. We worked really well together as a team. The bus had to be spotlessly clean and be able to be kept spotlessly, hygienically clean. So a lot of the jointing and how we went about actually lining the bus out were a next level above what we're usually used to. But our team really rose to the occasion once they understood what the specifics of that were. Everybody had their part to play in it, and how we all came together, how we cohesively came together and did it in a very, very short time was sort of testament to the energy that was brought to the job by everyone there. While we were discussing with the health board as to what their requirements were, we had then gained a real insight into what the multiple uses, the many uses that the bus would be put to, and a huge around education, going to schools, maraes, out of the hard to get places where the bus was bringing the health to the people, to the community, as opposed to waiting for somebody to come for health help. It became a thing of its own, where we could just see more and more great uses that it was going to be put to.
There's just some districts, like say if you're from Awakuni or from Rati, you're travelling almost 3 hours to get treatment, so it makes sense to take it around the regions to take it to the people. Being mobile, it can be adaptable, so whatever's the need at the time. Big one would be prevention of, whether it's bowel screening or things to prevent cancer. With Dad, he found out too late. It was 6 months earlier and he got a checkup. It could have all been prevented. He was kind of a real advocate near the end for that, wasn't he? Telling everybody he needs to go get a checkup. So, prevention's key.
The concept uses the river to guide the visuals of the bus. We worked with an illustrator called Mike Slayer. He knew Dad as well, and so it was good that he would be able to bring across those sort of nuances of Dad and things in the design. The river is the journey of the bus, and then we go right through the region. So we have Taranaki right through to some of the Whanganui icons, and then it continues through into the other regions such as Awakuni, Taihape, Rarahi and Bulls. And it's just about having something that's really eye-catching and vibrant and just is fun and positive and just celebrates the region. The design itself has so many different elements that it's like interesting for people to sort of, each time they see the bus, you'll see something different each time. Also, you're not going to miss it. One of the ear tags on the bull is his race car number, so that's number 50. And then also on the back of the bus, there's a ute with a bull bar, and it's got one of Dad's sayings on it, "No one's bigger than the broom." Yeah, so that's, he was, yeah.
No, we loved it, and when we first saw it roll out, but I think when we first came and had a look at the bus as a blank, we looked inside it and we were pretty blown away by what other people have done with it, you know, to turn it into the clinic that it is. It was quite amazing. It was, you know, and to see everyone come on board was pretty cool. Mike Slayer from Dusty and Lulu's took over and did a fantastic job. It's quite a stunning look, and we were impressed when we first saw it, and we're looking forward to putting it on, and approached a couple of people to help us, and as far as like suppliers, see if they could come on board, and they helped us out a little bit, but generally it was my staff came on, and quite an intense application job, but when they see all the designs, you know, everyone, you know, even the regions, they can pick and choose, and I think the kids will love it, you know, but just really take ownership of it as their own for their region. It was awesome to be a part of giving back to him and his family.
The Robert Bartley Foundation is a registered charitable trust, which means we do rely on donations and grant funding to support the Waka Hauora initiative.
We're very lucky to be in a community where they really sort of put their hands up at any opportunity. So we have a pool of volunteer bus drivers, and we're looking to expand that as we take the bus further outside the region.
You know, the next phase is building up on sponsorship and funding and different applications there to be able to grow this further, to be able to give back. So that was hugely important to Dad, so it's also important to us as a family as well that we continue doing that.
I actually think he'd be really proud of it. That's what he wants, is to get out there and help people with this bus. And so, you know, if it draws their attention and, you know, allows them to sort of, yeah, feel a bit of happiness. Yeah, he just wants something positive for people.